Ooh, 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 this is my sacrifice. What's going on, everybody? It's Underdog Plays back with WWE 2K22 MyRise. This is actually part 7. I went back and did some editing and revised a few things, but I'll tell you what. We're actually here. Hey, 7-month sub on episode 7. Perfect timing. Thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate that. We just started the stream. If you're watching this live, WrestleMania was last night. It is the Monday after WrestleMania. I will be watching Raw tonight. I'm excited. The Raw after WrestleMania is usually the best Raw of the year. So I'm excited about Monday Night Raw because overall, I gotta say, WrestleMania 38 exceeded my expectations. It was really good. There was like 2 or 3 things I didn't care for, personally, and I thought were stupid. But actually, everything else was really good and surprising moments, and that's what WrestleMania is all about. So, yay! Shoutouts to WWE for putting on a good WrestleMania this year. Like, really good. Best one in a long time. Usually WrestleManias are, hyped up and then they don't deliver. This one delivered. And there was some things that weren't really overhyped that over-delivered. So, when you do that, that's a good thing. So, we're just going to jump back into my Superstars career. I returned to NXT and defeated Finn Balor. Why did I do that? Have no clue. Tired of the complaints from certain ex-champions. Defending the title is going to be part of the gig. Hollywood P1, fair and square, stop whining. That's right. I don't want anybody complaining about nothing. So, it's been weird, this game. This game is kind of all over the place. And it's been hard to continue the storylines. Like, I don't know. They already want to trade me to SmackDown. I came back. Oh my god. You gotta be joking me. Hold on. I came back to NXT, and the only storyline here is for me to go to SmackDown. Let's say no to this, and then I'll come back to it. Huh. Always thought if you won the championship, you would be a fighting champion. What gives? What do you mean, Raul? I just came back. I wasn't even ready to defend. You want to qualify? That's up to you. Fighting champions still make their opponents earn their opportunities. Tell you what, beat me in a non-title match, and then I'll give you a championship match. And Raul says, deal. Okay, fighting words for a fighting champion. I'm here and I'm ready to defend on NXT. Yeah, let's do some stuff on this program before I jump over to SmackDown. Last time the game, turned me bad and turned me good. I was flip-flopping from heel to face more often than the Big Show. It was a little bit uncoordinated. I feel like the MyRise storylines are really short and underwhelming. There's been some cool moments throughout the game, though. I'm still having a lot of fun. Like, the gameplay is carrying the game, really. It's fun to play, which is, important and key. That's all that matters, really. That's all that matters is having fun. Ring the damn bell. Look at my new gear. I got black and yellow gear. Repping my brand as the champion of NXT. Yeah, let me show you how we do it. Yeah, choke him with the rope. And then whip him back in. Yeah. That's how I do it. And then we choke him because we can. I thought you were going to get up, and then you didn't. You made me botch my spot, you ass. Raul! You made me look bad. Don't make me look bad. Come on, man. See ya! Woo! I felt it was time for an attire change. It's really simple. I feel like my attire doesn't need to be overly fancy. And the black and gold just makes perfect sense for NXT. And let's do a big spot to open up the match. Yeah. Go for the cover off of the senton, the 1, the 2, and the Kalamazoo he kicked out at 2. That's alright. He's got to beat me. I don't know if he can do that. I don't think Raul's ever beaten me before. We did wrestle him when I was in NXT before, coming up as a young superstar. And then I went over to Raw, beat Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. Had some feuds with The Undertaker and John Cena. Went after all the top guys. And now I'm back in my old stomping grounds of NXT, working for Regal. They had to put a cage between me and the audience because I'm such a dangerous animal when it comes to wrestling. Get back in there.
He returns to the ring.
Actually, you know what? Oh, never mind. Alright, fine. I was going to do something, but then you moved again. Ah! Get off of me. Break this arm. I'll rip it off. I will separate your arm from your torso. Half and half. Whoa, whoa, he landed on his feet. That was cool. I didn't expect him to do that. I was gonna, hit him with a new move here. I got some new moves. Check this one out. Half and half. There we go. That's a nice light grapple. Not a whole lot of damage, but it sends a message. Sends a message directly to my opponent. And now we're going to drive the knee right to the midsection. Boom! Get up, Raul. Snapmare! Driver! It's over! Cover! Oh, his foot was on the bottom rope. That's my own fault. That was my own inexperience. First time using that move in a match, and just didn't have the positioning I wanted. What the heck? Oh. Oh boy. Okay.
Well, that's one way to leave the ring, I suppose. He's staring his opponent down, getting into that zone.
Oh! I wasn't sure that was gonna land. Alright, we can take this one home, Raul. I don't think you're really gonna earn any spots. Oh! You didn't see that coming, did you? I don't know where I pulled that off. Back side slam. 1, 2, and it's over. I did a move I didn't even know I could do, like springboard splash. But hey. You know what? Sometimes you gotta pull out things you didn't even have planned ahead of time. Yeah, I did go back and update some moves, but that's definitely not one of them. Because I still have that springboard leg drop that used to be a signature. I still have that. It's just like a regular springboard move. But that's the only one I'm supposed to have, because my guy's not really a high flyer, so I'm not really allowed to have all the jumping crazy stunts. You know? I think the best match of WrestleMania Night 1 was Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch. But Seth and Cody had a great match, and it would have been match of the night, but I think Becky and Bianca had the story to back up the match, which is what wrestling's all about, is telling a story and then delivering with a match that, you know, builds on the story and completes the story of a rivalry. So they did that really well, and I enjoyed it. And then night 2, I think, honestly, this is going to sound stupid, but Johnny Knoxville versus Sami Zayn, night 2, was the match of the night, because they did things I guess I should have expected. Being a fan of Jackass and wrestling, I guess I should have seen some of those gimmicks ahead of time, but I don't know. It's still just, it was funny. I was laughing. I kind of marked out for Chris Pontius and Wee Man, and the bowling ball gag was great. It was really fun, and that's all it had to be. And Knoxville didn't really have to do too much, so that's great. Because, I mean, obviously he knows how to do stunts, but he didn't have to, like, really do any wrestling moves, because it was just, it was more of a fight than a match or something. I got oh, okay, this is, hold on. Wait, Mandy Rose? What? You want to stay a face or turn a heel? I'm getting these options to, like, switch from face to heel so often. It's weird now. It's like, no, of course I want to be a good guy for a little bit. I just turned face. Don't make me a bad guy, Regal. And this one is to go back to Monday Night Raw. Like, what? I feel like these conversations should happen in the GM's room. Like, when you go to locations, the general manager's room should be there to give you those choices. Kind of like how they used to do it in the old games. Like, if the opportunity is there and you want to switch shows, then yeah, that's fine. But don't, like, send it to me in a DM where I'm gonna think it's like a normal storyline for something else. I've decided to hold a fatal 4-way to determine who will challenge Damian Priest for the NXT North American Championship. Dude, I've already had that belt before. What other options do I have here? I'm gonna say no for now. This is weird. Okay, Raul Mendoza was the only person that I could actually talk to. So it looks like I have to choose one of these things. Do I challenge Damian Priest? Maybe I should have said yes to the SmackDown thing. I should have said yes to the SmackDown thing. Four ways to victory. I'm kind of wondering if there was, like, unfinished business in my early NXT run. Because I went through NXT pretty quickly. I, like, came in, won the belts, and then left. So maybe I just missed some stuff when I was here before. And they're just having me do it now. It's kind of, I don't know. I don't want to overthink it. It's wrestling, right? The more you use your brain, the less enjoyable wrestling really is. So let's just have this match with Cameron Grimes, Walter, and Tyler Bate. We've got history with Cameron Grimes, so let's get him out of here. Backdrop on the apron. Ooh! And I don't think I've ever messed with Walter before. Big boy Walter hanging me upside down, carrying me. Oh! Walter! Let go of me! Whoa! Oh shit, I missed my strike there. I was gonna do a combo and I missed. I just didn't have the distance. Oh, now he's stepping on my nipples. He's stepping on my nipples, ref. Oh, I timed that counter wrong. I don't know what happened there. And now I'm dead. I've been murdered. The damage has been done. That's alright. Tyler Bate is doing some damage to Walter, so that's important. Get at it. Oh, what the hell? Can you stop? Leave me alone. Get out of here. Idiot. Now it's just you and me. You and me in the ring. Oh. Oh. Oh, Cameron Grimes is back in. And he's gonna throw me out. This is a fatal four-way. First one to get the pin or submission will be the #1 contender. NXT North American Champion, I guess. Oh, jeez. Like, you have to be right in someone's face to land your combo. I'm just like, my punches don't reach. My arms are too short. There we go. Got the elbow. Oh! My head! Ah! And one for you. And one for you, Walter. Is Walter super heavyweight? We can find out, I guess. I know he's a big boy. Oh boy. Oh! Oh! Well, it doesn't matter because he reversed. Oh yeah, he is, because I went to suplex him and it was just a DDT. All right, Walter's too heavy for me. Let's just get him out of here. Ooh. Tyler, you're hurt, man. No! A big British bear, Walter. Isn't he Austrian? He's from Australia. Or Austria. Or one of those foreign places. Ah! No! Oh, God. What are you staring at? Huh? Oh! Oh, no! Ah! Oh, boy. We gotta get in there. Cameron's, like, all red, man. No! Kick out, Cameron! Woo! That saved me. I mean, I've already had this championship that we're going for, but I still don't want to lose a match. I haven't lost a match in a long time. I don't want tonight to be the night. Alright, while you guys are doing that. Oh! I tried to steal it! I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Walter. I didn't mean it. Ah! What? What are you doing? Get it! Come on, man. Karate chop! One, two! He kicked out of the karate chop, dude. You can't do that. The Mr. Miyagi karate chop. Why are you dancing, bro? I'm pinning somebody. Don't be dancing now. You idiot. Oh. Oh, boy. Ah! Oh, I got stunned from that. Down again. Here I am. Down again. Dead outside the ring. Can I get back up and win? Take a nap. Take a nap outside. Yeah, that would probably not be the best idea. Woo! Oh. I thought maybe I could get Walter out of the way. Oh, man. No. Oh, no, 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 no! Is he gonna make him tap with that shit? Better not. Shit.
And the match continues. That's teamwork. Got him set up in the corner of the ring.
I know I have my finisher, but I don't want to waste it. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh no! Oh, I was gonna set up for something. What's up, Dan? How's it going? We're in a fatal four-way match right now with everybody, pretty much. Everybody on the goddamn NXT UK roster. Oh, my face. We're all alone! 1, 2, seize the opportunity, damn it! Damn it! Come on, come on, come on, come on. Deal the damage. Go, go, go! Oh, wow. He keeps kicking out. Cameron Grimes is in the red, and he's kicking out. Oh, big move. Rule breaker. That's got to be it. Damn you, Tyler.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
Alright, we gotta go for something huge. Basically, just kill Cameron Grimes right here. Check this out. Top rope backdrop! That's it. No way he's getting out. Yeah. Too much damage. I don't need no finishing moves. All my moves are finisher.
We saw something special from each of these men tonight. I thought all four of them had a shot at winning this match.
All my moves are finishing moves at the end of the match, because that's how you finish the match. Yeah, Dan, sorry I missed your streams. I was kind of busy watching WrestleMania this weekend. It's a good excuse. It's a good excuse. I saw Stone Cold and Vince McMahon wrestle matches this year. It's 2022. It's 2022, and Vince McMahon not only had a match, but won a match, and then took the worst Stone Cold Stunner of all time. WrestleMania was fucking awesome. Alright? WrestleMania was fucking nuts. And just like that, Hollywood P has earned his shot at the NXT North American Championship in a match against Damian Priest. Now, we've had this match before. A long time ago, I wrestled Damian Priest. So this is a rematch from the past. A blast from the past. Against Damian Priest. The guy that's half good, half evil. He's got a bad side. He's going to have a losing side here in this match. Because he's going to lose. Because I'm the winner. Because it's all about me getting my golds back. That I never technically lost. Because I left NXT to go to Raw. So I never lost my championship. Oh, shit. Vince is pretty jacked. He works out like 4 times a week, dude. Do people not know that? He's on the cover of like Muscle and Fitness. He's like 75 and jacked. He's always been jacked. He was a bodybuilder for years. And also he's certifiably insane. I can't believe that someone like Pat McAfee would challenge Vince McMahon to a match and actually think he can win. Like, Vince has whooped people's asses multiple times before. Like, all of Vince's matches throughout history are crazy. He's wrestled Mick Foley, he's wrestled Shane, his son, he's had a match with his daughter, Stephanie. He's had a match with Triple H, his son-in-law. It's a family affair over there. Step over heel kick. Oh, we're throwing in some callbacks here. Wait! Oh, that didn't land. Oh, that's gonna cost me in the match. Okay, I deserve whatever's happening. I deserve it. Whoa!
He knows how to avoid contact. Okay, he's re-entering the ring.
Oof, I missed. I gotta stop going for risky stuff early, man. Ow!
Nice leg kick. Oh, disabling the leg with that. Systematic attack on that.
Vince had a WrestleMania match against Shawn Michaels. Vince had a WrestleMania match against Hulk Hogan. And all those matches are as crazy as you could ever want them to be.
Not where you want to be right now. Absolutely not.
Like, Vince is not a normal person. He's an eccentric billionaire that is just, he's crazy. Like, if you don't follow wrestling, like, you think Elon Musk is the craziest CEO and you think like Mark Zuckerberg is the craziest CEO, then you really need to pay more attention to like what the hell Vince McMahon is doing. It's crazy. It's like not just in the ring. It's all the shit outside of the ring, like the lawsuits and all this shit. Like the history of Vince is wild. He's done crazy stuff. He's like attacked reporters before. Some guy a long time ago, like in the late 90s, was asking him about like steroid use. And Vince got like actually pissed at him and slapped him right in the face. And like he had a bunch of papers, like interview papers, he slapped him with the papers and threw shit at him. That's all on YouTube too. Like, I can't even talk about all the crazy stuff that Vince has done, because I'd probably forget half of it. He's a crazy guy. Go for the finish. 1, 2, new champ! No! No! That was a 2. 2.5. Alright, Damien. Alright, Damien. Alright, Damien. Let's see if you like the taste of my boot. Boot! Hollywood. Headshot. Easy. That was too easy. Damian Priest ain't on my level. I got all my belts back. He took that Stone Cold Stunner. Yeah, took it to the dump. It sucked. That was the worst and best Stone Cold Stunner of all time. I think I was telling Geekette that the other, like when she was watching it with me, and I told her, I was like, that's definitely worse than the one he gave to Linda and the one he gave to Donald Trump. That's like the worst. That is the worst. That's gotta be it's gotta be number one. That's gotta be the worst one. I mean, Vince is famous for taking the stunner like bad, and I don't understand how. Like, how do you not just, dude, all you gotta do is bend over and then fall backwards. It's really not, you don't have to, like, oversell it like Theory and Pat McAfee did. If you're 75 years old and you're Vince McMahon, all you have to do is, like, fall down. It's not that hard. Yeah, Stone Cold was cracking up. He knew it was shit, but man, you have to do the spot. It's like, that is 100% all Vince. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know if his knees gave out, if he tore his quad, or if he's just that old and uncoordinated. I have no idea. But, yeah, Stone Cold has to do, like, you have to do the spot. Like, if Vince fell over, he would have had to pick him up and then stun him anyway. Like, you have to do the spot, because that's what it was setting up to. Like, you have to finish, no matter what. And Austin's obviously, like, a legend and professional guy that knows when he has to do stuff. Alright, so now what? Now that I got my belts back, what do I do? To be fair, Hollywood P did predict victory. Congrats to the new NXT champion. Again. This is easy. Huh. I always thought you'd be a fighting champion. I am. You want a match? I'll give you a match. Beat me and I'll give you a match, Roderick. Fighting words for a fighting champion. Alright, now Roderick Strong wants his chance against me. Let's go. Let's go. I've been to WrestleMania Live, alright? I went to WrestleMania 9 years ago, which is crazy because I remember it like it was yesterday. I remember everything about that trip. I remember arguing with my friends about money. I remember going into a hotel room that was obviously the wrong hotel room, and there was like 2 beds and a jacuzzi, and there was like 5 of us. And I was like, I ain't sleeping in no fucking jacuzzi. I remember seeing Jack Swagger, aka Jake Hager, on the elevator at my hotel. He had a match. He had a title match that year. It was Jack Swagger versus Alberto Del Rio, in a weird match that I still don't get. It was like American versus immigrant or something. It was a weird storyline. Alright, Roderick, what do you want to do, man? What do you want to do? You want to go into this corner? You want to sit there? You want me to stump a mod hole in your ass? Okay.
Just ruthless. Roderick Strong being shown no mercy. Yeah, Strong is having trouble gaining the advantage.
Ow! Why would you move? You jerk. That hurt my leg. Roderick, why are you hurting me? Oh! Wait, who's not a performer? Vince? He was a wrestler before he was an owner. Oh, actually, he was a commentator before anything. When his dad was running the business, Vince came in and was a commentator for years. Yeah, no, he's absolutely a performer. 1000%. Entertainment all the way. It's what he does. It's his whole life. I don't know. He's not a wrestler. He's definitely a performer. I feel like there's a difference. Wrestling performer. Sports entertainer. Oh! Why would you kick me? Take that! How do you like that? And that, and this, and that, and this. Ooh, ah. Woo! There it is! Springboard leg drop, remember that? I brought it back to NXT just for this moment! And it got me the win! I still have that move. Deep in the back pockets of my moveset. It's still there. It's not a signature. But it got me the win, so hey, I guess it's still effective. Joaquin! Ow. That's rude. We've wrestled this guy before. He's really fast. He's got a lot of reversal technique, too. He didn't reverse that, though, did he? Didn't reverse that, did you, Junior? Huh? Reverse that! Huh? And that! Huh? You didn't reverse that, did you? Yeah, that's what I thought. How do you like these ropes, huh? What do they taste like? Ooh.
Can't find an answer for these attacks. Wild's gonna have to dig down deep here. The damage he's taking is starting to pile up. Yeah, but he expects
Punishment and pain. Snapmare. Driver. Cover.
Stopped on the count before two. It'll take more than that to hold him down. He's got him in the crosshairs. Shin breaker. Not done it yet. It was a tear your knee apart. And he's keeping the pressure on.
What?
Yeah, he showed no signs of ending this assault. He's a projectile now.
Whee! Okay, yeah, that doesn't reach. I got no distance on my jump.
That was an example of boldness.
But I do have an ankle lock on the outside. I don't see the ref counting, so I guess you're stuck in this submission forever, my friend.
And he releases the hold. I don't think he had it fully locked in. Into the ring now.
Wait, is there like...
He gets back
There's no... There's no... Why are you not counting? He's outside the ring. Is there like no DQ?
Taking this outside.
Probably gonna get in trouble for this. This might change the story. Hey! No! My kendo stick! I'm gonna suplex him on it. Oh, my stick! I need my stick. I want to hit you with the stick. If I just get disqualified, then it'll be a different result of the story. Why are you doing this, Joaquin? Oh boy. Alright, miscommunication there. And then I got punished for it. Oof. That negative frames. Damn, this game has fighting game combos. And I just did one. Sharpshooter! This was my finisher in the Performance Center. Like a long time ago. When I was just a baby wrestler. Because they force you to have like a submission finish if you're a technical wrestler, which I am. And for some reason the default is the sharpshooter, so.
Whoa, this is surprising, Byron. Yeah, I'm not really sure why he would let him out.
Where'd my stick go?
Heads out and he has all the
Just want to hit him with this stick. I can't pick it up. Come here. Come on. What are you flipping around for? Fuck you. The ref did not care. The ref didn't give a shit. Is this a title match? I have no idea. It might be. They didn't tell me it was gonna be. Hey! Ah! Yeah, we gotta get out of this, like, because it's just weird. I gotta get out of NXT. I'm trapped. Like Tommaso Ciampa was for years. Oh boy. Sometimes that does happen in your career, though. You know? They just don't know what to do with these, so they just keep sending you back, forth, back, forth. Oh, why did it fall over? The tables are supposed to be patched. They're not supposed to fall over this evening. Are you glad you came back in the ring? I don't think you are. Oh yeah, now you're scared, huh? Huh? Oh! What? What? I got a present for you. You think you're wild? Wait till you see this. Huh? Do I have the distance? Elbow! Oh, what? That was a... Why am I doing a body splash now? What the hell? Where'd my elbow drop go?
Superstar setting up. Dragon sleeper. What a unique submission maneuver here. Look at the pain.
Let's just tap him out.
After all that punishment, he had no
I'm the champion forever.
finally comes to an end.
Here is your winner, Hollywood P.
So if I'm leaving the brand, what is the point of having me defend my belt anyway? If I just have to... I literally came back to NXT, won my belts, and then left. That's a great story. Actually, I kind of like it. If you think about that, that's kind of funny. I just wanted to prove that I can come back and get them whenever I want to. That's how over I am. I just go to the different brands and win all the belts, and then I'm like, I'll go over there and win that one too, because why not?
It's the arrival of the newest edition of Monday Nights.
Remember me from Monday Night Raw? I'm back on Monday Night Raw.
Superstar on Monday Night Raw.
This is the highest anticipated return since Cody Rhodes right here. Does that mean I have to change my pants to red? I just got new attire too. Like, what the hell? I'm obviously supposed to go to SmackDown, so I gotta look for that opportunity. Pretend you're not seeing this. Pretend that says SmackDown. Unless there is a storyline on Raw that I didn't do, but I definitely don't think so. I literally exhausted all my options on Raw. And the story is complete. There's got to be an option here. Hold on. I just found out I have to defend my championship on the next Raw against Seth Rollins again? Interesting. And since your challenger hasn't been announced yet, BRB, gonna make a couple calls. Unfair opportunity? I mean, why? It's my belt anyway. I beat you at WrestleMania, Seth. Seth frickin' Rollins? I'll have a match with Seth Rollins before I do anything else, because I'm totally down to do that. You know, I'm not going to pass up that opportunity, you know. If it's here, might as well. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's his whole theme. That's it. Great theme. I'm back! Oh! The Monday Night Messiah faces his former disciple.
The man who lays claim to that title can call himself the very best competitor in this industry.
Live on Monday Night Raw. That way. Oop. Didn't get all that. But I got all that. Force him to kick out.
The adrenaline is pumping and the WWE universe is on.
Remember me, Seth? Huh? Oh! I think he remembers! Remember this? Woo! Pat McAfee did Hurricanrana, and so can I! Oh, okay, that didn't ring.
There he goes, right into the corner. Ooh, smashing the jaw.
Cannonball!
Cannonball coming through. Seth Rollins desperately needs to figure this out. This can't be how Rollins envisioned his night going. Snapmare Traversia.
Oop. Okay. Reversal there from Seth. Hold on. Get down. Wow. Okay. Never mind. Huh? What haven't we done in a while? We haven't done the package facebuster in a long time. Hook that leg. Sink it in deep. Only a 1 count off. Should be within range. And I hit the knee. Get the champ back up. This is too easy. Goodbye. Thanks for coming. Ooh. I was going to hit him with another. The hell is this? Why does this take so long to set up? This move is stupid. Like, the setup for it takes so long. I don't think I've ever actually seen Seth do that. I got a move for you, Seth. Ah! Ooh! No! Raw! Champion!
Here is your winner, and the new
This is stupid. I don't know what's happening in the game anymore. I'm a 2-time WWE champion. 2-time. 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 Becky 2 belts. That's me now. Both victories were over Seth Rollins, too. Alright, time to go to SmackDown. If I could explain it, I would, but I think the game is just doesn't know what to do. I think they just, I don't know. They like let you choose what brand you want to be on, but it's like the storylines just kind of, the game is stuck in limbo and the storylines just don't have a place to go anymore. It's very weird. Because I feel like we're 2/3 of the way through the game. And I want to go to SmackDown. I want to get to SmackDown. Somehow. Some way. Mace says, huh, I thought if you won the champion, you'd be a fighting champion. Alright, I will fight Mace. Just because I've never wrestled you before, ever. And you don't deserve a championship because I have no idea who you are. Who names themselves Mace? This is part of Retribution, which is, I can't believe a thing, but yeah. He's part of a faction that was very unsuccessful, and they kept it in the game for some reason. Another body to throw around. That's all Mace is to me. Just another guy. He's gonna job out to me. That's fine. We'll do a squash match. I'm cool with that.
You are seeing a man who has reshaped himself into a monster. Mace of Retribution.
Monster? He is kind of big, huh? You a big boy?
Mace is a man who
You big boy. That doesn't matter. The bigger they are, better they kiss. I mean, wait. What?
Don't discount the man he's facing. A man who has been counting the minutes to getting this fight started. We're gonna see
back in here, bitch.
on the second row.
That can't feel too good, huh?
Off the turnbuckles. What's he gonna do? Blast off.
There's my elbow. Well, so how come my diving move through a table is a body splash then? Like, if I still have my elbow drop, why don't I do the elbow drop through a table? Why would it be a different move? That doesn't make any sense.
Everything's working against Mace now. Yeah, Mace has to find a response quickly.
Whatever. Hey, guess what? I got a knee to the rib cage. Mace, that's like a thing you spray bears with. What kind of name is that? Hi-ya! Oh, was that a reversal? Or did you botch? What'd you just do?
Tough position to be caught in here.
Ow! What the fuck?
Taking this to the floor. Big forearm. And able to beat Mace to the punch. Nice leg pick. Weakening the leg here. He's on his heels a bit.
You don't need this table, Corey Graves.
So important in the late stages of the match. 4. Everyone get out of the way. These two are abandoning all.
Oh, I moved.
That was a harebrained idea to try that.
Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it!
Just completely.
What are you, crazy?
And that might have been too erratic of a decision to take such a high risk at this junction of the match. And the Russian leg sweep. 2. Slingshot.
Oh, I can't believe I missed again. I gotta stop jumping off of stuff, dude. I gotta stop. Whoa! That was a cool reverse. Out of that choke slam. Hey, I got a big spot for you, Mace. I have no idea who you are, so you're gonna take this shit and it's gonna suck for you. No, he reversed it! No! Damn it. I was gonna do the cool thing, man. I was gonna do the elbow through the announcer. The announcer desk. But it's a title match. What do you mean? Why do I have to redo it? I'm disqualified. Still the champion. Still the champion. Are they really gonna restart it? Why? What? That's not how title matches work. Hey, seems like I earned my championship match. No? No, hold on. No, you didn't? I got disqualified. Well, oh wait, no, I guess that does make you the winner. Damn it! I forgot how wrestling works. I won't deny you, but if we're gonna do it, why not raise the stakes? Let's have a no DQ match. That way I can smack you with stuff. And he said, alright. No disqualification now. Anything goes. That's how it should be for all title matches anyway.
And if you want to reach the pinnacle of sports entertainment, there's an argument to be made.
Whoop.
Must win the WWE title.
Oh boy.
Absolutely right. There have been legends and Hall of Famers who never won the title.
I'm injured.
This on your resume moves you.
No, I can't wrestle. I hurt my leg. Oh. Mace. Mace, please. Mace, don't. Mace, no, this is my move! This is my move, you asshole! Ah!
Goodness. Stomping. Ouch.
Help!
What a smash. That is just insulting. Clothesline. Well, that'll leave a mark.
Oh boy. No. No.
He saw it
No.
coming, taking advantage.
Big elbow.
Elbow.
Take the man down. I am not diving on you because I know it won't land. I'm just going to stick to my technical skills that I'm good at. Ooh. That did not come over. Yeah.
Down the knee. Delivers the knee drop.
Work that leg, son.
Right to the knee.
Work that leg. This is how you chop the big man down. I'm like a lumberjack. How come Mace is like wearing a Predator costume?
And the corner he goes, a perfectly placed target.
Gotta get to the chopper here, dude. Diamond Dust! Ooh. Okay. He's literally wearing like a costume from the movie Predator. That's what he looks like. Why are you doing that, man? This ain't Halloween. This is Monday Night Raw. On Monday night. Raw. And a no disqualification for my title. Oh, which means I can use my weapons now. So I'm gonna go get some. Here's a ladder. I'm gonna use a ladder. Hey, turn around. Why are you stupid?
Interesting move here, Byron, as he starts to set it up. I wonder what he's got in mind here, Michael. Kick to the gut. Hooked up. It's always disorienting taking those hits above the shoulders. You gotta wonder what he's thinking here, guys. I don't know what he is thinking.
Ooh. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god, that would hurt both of us so bad. I like how I said I was gonna do technical stuff and then I dove off of a ladder. I had to do it at least once, okay?
Here is your winner, and still
That match sucked.
WWE Champion.
That was the worst championship match of all time right there. Besides last night's WrestleMania main event. Woof! I mean, come on. Imagine being the top guy in WWE and only having 2 moves. I guess that makes your job easier, though. It's work smarter, not harder, you know? It's not about how many moves you can do. It's how many moves you can take and kick out and still be the champion forever. That's a wrap on a no disqualification match with no championship challenges. Better luck next time, Mace the Wrestler, and congrats to your still reigning WWE champion, Hollywood P. Anyone else want to challenge me? No? Here we go. I've got an interesting message from Adam Pearce. He wants me to go to SmackDown. Yes. Tell me more. I will now that I have defended my title against top superstar Mace, I am ready to finish my career in SmackDown. I've won all the other titles. I'm ready to go to the blue brand. Alright, I'll let Adam Pearce know. But while the ink is still drying, please enjoy a farewell gift. One final match. You versus AJ Styles. If you get injured, it's no longer my problem. AJ Styles? Extreme Rules? Oh, now we got a match. Now we got a match. Oh, shit. That sounds pretty cool. You can run if you want to, but you can't hide. What's up, AJ? I'm wearing black and gold, but I might have to switch to white and blue for SmackDown here. Gonna have to do an appearance change after this match.
And that means the consequences are huge for every superstar in this match.
That's the thing, Byron. Many superstars have had their career derailed by an Extreme Rules match, but just as many have had their careers launched into the stratosphere.
It's only a matter of time until we see which is which.
Anything goes. Ow! Fuck! My rib! That was my ribby.
Oh, right to the kidneys. Golly.
Kicked me in my extra ribs.
In the ring.
You jerk. Don't do that.
Right to the jaw. Sent into the corner.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out. All right, back to it, returning to the ring. Out of the ring, what's his plan here?
I lost my stick.
It's a table. I'm not sure what he's scheming.
It is a table.
Good.
I'm glad that you know what a table is, Byron.
Oh, what a no.
Byron Saxton also took a Stone Cold Stunner this weekend at WrestleMania.
And these attacks are spelling nothing but trouble.
No, AJ, no, AJ, no!
Up
Eh,
handle
ah!
applied.
Ow.
Gutbuster.
Nice.
The table's on the other side, AJ.
Just one step
We gotta do extreme things. Come on. Come on, man. Oh my god.
Around on Styles.
Goddamn dragon suplex reversal. Here, come here. We gotta go all the way to the other side of the ring.
Sharp elbow
No!
to the body.
Wait!
Gonna fight his way out.
Why would you fight me over this? I just want to put you through a piece of wood, dude.
The barricade. We know these superstars have everything at their disposal, considering this match can end up anywhere in this arena.
Hurricanrana!
It's over.
He'll head to the ring.
Trying to find his bearings, but it looks
He's
like
getting
his
up.
end is near.
The phenomenal one. AJ Styles.
Getting back into the ring.
I'm not a real fan of this gear. I like the other gear. Like the, what was it, the 2010 gear or whatever? Like the blue and white shit with the Japanese writing. We had okay gear last night at Mania that was kind of similar to that too. I don't know, this gear is kind of boring for you, AJ. Although, look who's talking. I mean, I don't really wear fancy shit. But I don't have to. That's not my character, okay?
He's lining him up. Nicely done.
This match's brutality starting to show.
I'm not fancy.
Showing a lot of fortitude in this Extreme Rules match for sure.
I'm just straight smash mouth business in your face.
He climbs
Wow, that was pretty cool how you like it slid under his feet. That was like magic, like when you take all the dishes off of a table with just using the tablecloth. Ow. That sucked for me. No. Oh, I was trying to grab him. You cracked the table. It looks like you broke it. What'd you do? Ah, what do you... Stop! What is happening? Ah! I have resiliency, but I don't need it because my submission skill's really high, so I can reverse and escape out of holds like that. Why? He doesn't want to go through the table. No! No! I swear to God I reversed. This is bullshit. This is bullshit! Ah! No! Ooh! Ooh! Just barely rolled that out.
And he has free reign to the outside.
Oh.
No countouts to worry about.
Oh.
And he's going with the great equalizer here. This steel chair.
Nope.
Into the ring again.
Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, no, no, no. Ah! Oh, phenomenal blitz. No. Trying to go for his forearm.
And he keeps his focus on an attack to that area.
This is what I was trying to do for the longest time. Just suplex him through the table, and then he suplexed me through the table.
Staggering to his feet, but he won't like what's coming next.
Oh no, I missed! Shit! Oh, desperation!
What's coming next? Hooked up.
Cover!
Facebuster. That's gotta be it.
Oh! Alright, we got a match on our hands here. Because I missed that Hollywood boot.
WWE Universe wants tables. Well, they've got tables.
Ow.
Gutbuster. He's back into the ring.
What are you doing with that chair? Put that down. Whee! This is my last match on Raw. We gotta make it memorable. Oh no! What the? It like ricocheted off of the... Holy cow.
Gets put into the barricade.
Oh, colliding with a barricade.
Into the barricade we go. Face first. Ah, KO elbow.
Good night.
See if I can pick up the ladder. I mean the table. There is a ladder though. Oh! AJ. No! No! Whoop! You went to the wheelhouse one too many times, my friend.
Chicken wing.
See, I wouldn't want to be a... set this up in the corner.
He's setting up the table in the corner.
See if I can put him through it with the finisher. I think I got an exploder suplex in the corner as a table finisher. Come on, AJ, get back in the ring. Come on, buddy. Take it home. Send the crowd home happy. And then I can go to SmackDown where the real players are. The real champions. Get out of the way, ref. Trying to win a match here. Goodbye! Phenomenal! Suplex! Cover! 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Hollywood P.
Alexa Bliss. Yeah, shout out to Alexa Bliss. I forgot that I put that there. Okay, so we really are going to SmackDown for the first time. I'm excited because this means we should be doing all new stuff against new people, which is always exciting, and I'm hoping I have time to change my attire, at least the color of it. I don't need anything crazy or shiny, just blue. Gotta rep the brand.
We'll see how he fares here, but I think he has the
It's like the same backstage for every brand too. It's so. He's now on NXT. How can you tell? He's now on SmackDown, but I'm pretty sure this is the backstage to NXT or Raw or whatever. And I won't be happy, and I will rise, take you down, bring you up, slam you down in the ring.
You know what one of my favorite sounds in the world is? Hearing the crack of
That's for a bad guy. I'm a good guy. I'm not gonna do that. Sorry. It sounds like a cool challenge. I don't think I really need to do this stuff though, because I have
I'm a
stats.
huge fan of Japanese wrestling. Strong style for life? Get it? Because of my social media name, Mark for Life. Never mind. Do you think you could beat Shinsuke Nakamura in a strong style match?
Oh, I
There's
absolutely
something about matches
do
that are
think
all-
that. I absolutely do think I could beat him in a strong style Japanese match because I am a roughneck strong style wrestler too. Shinsuke Nakamura challenge. Up next on SmackDown. I don't want SmackDown. I don't have time. It's on Friday nights. Why would they put it on Friday nights? I remember at one point it was on the Sci-Fi channel, and it was on Tuesdays as well, which was weird for a little bit, because it would be like Raw, and then the next day would be SmackDown, and then you'd be like, well, now what do we do for the rest of the week? But I mean, hey, whatever. Scheduling conflicts, you know?
It's a submission match. That means the only way to win the match is to
Whoa,
make
whoa, 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 whoa. What exactly does it mean? No top rope or diving moves allowed. That's it? Oh, that's kind of my gimmick anyway. I do tend to go to the top too often for my own style, so just keep it grounded. Work some submissions. And make Shinsuke wish he never came to this brand along with me.
Yeah, but can he roll on his body? Can he roll? Can he roll here and counter this? Fight it! Fight it!
Great use of power to escape.
Nakamura seems to have lost a step now.
He's been placed in the corner now. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. Shinsuke Nakamura needs to figure out a solution.
This is where strong style gets tested.
Drop to hold. Oh, he caught me there.
Using the foot as a weapon in the corner. This is dirty. He moved, but can he capitalize?
Face the bottom rope. Decapitator. Oh! 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 He kicked me. Shinsuke's got those dangerous feet. Diddley striker here. Ow. Hey, he's breaking the rules. He broke the rules. Hey, he went to the top.
Oh, what are they doing here?
You're not allowed to do that. Ooh. Ref. You didn't see that? Come on, man. Come on, ref. Come on. Come on. Oh. Combo breaker. I gotta reverse again. Uh-oh. Spaghettis. Ow. I can't see. The ref's ass is in the way. There we go. Thank you, camera. And now I can see myself getting kicked in the head. Oh. Why was he doing the yes kicks? Does he do that now? I don't even know. Yeah, how you like that? Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh, Kinshasa! No, I'm stunned! Wait! Oh! Oh! My arm! My arm! He's got my arm! Oh. You should have went for the cover there, Shinsuke. Oh. Oh, God. Oh. Kick my ass now. Suplex! And I got a submission for you. I feel like it's actually been a while since I choked somebody out. And it's about time! I didn't even hear the ring bell. Did the bell ring? I'm feeling blue. On SmackDown, I got a trophy for coming to SmackDown and winning my first match. My debut against Shinsuke Nakamura, where I feel like he probably, I don't know. Well, I had resiliency. I was going to say he probably could have beaten me if he went for the cover instead of the submission there after the Kinshasa. But, no, I had resiliency. I would have used it. I would have kicked out anyway. You can use resiliency to get out of submissions too, but I didn't need to use it there. want to be a favorite fan wrestler, just get a theme song that's really easy to like hum or sing. That's all you gotta do. Fandango, Shinsuke, Seth Rollins, Jericho. Yeah, that's all you need. Let's go check out what the general manager Adam Pearce wants to talk about. I don't think I've seen him since I was at the Performance Center years ago. What's up, Adam?
Hey, did you hear about Jimmy Uso's injury?
No, but that sucks.
Yeah, I did. Feel bad for the guy.
Do you have any more information?
Now his wife Naomi needs a new partner in the Mixed Match Challenge tournament. As a reminder, the winners get to be co-GMs of SmackDown for one night. So are you interested in taking his place?
Do I want to be in a mixed match challenge with Naomi? I don't have like tag finishers or tag moves really, but you know what? That does sound like something really different. And if I say no, I'll probably have to do it later anyway. So yeah,
GM for the night? Yeah, I'm in.
I can be the general manager for a night.
I'll make it official.
Does that mean I get to put you in a match?
Talk to your new partner when you get a chance.
Or something goofy? Replacement partner. Alright. I am now Naomi's husband. I think that's how that works now. Right? Is that how it works? Mixed match challenge. Is this the whole tournament, or is it just this one match? What's up, Naomi? Do you want to feel the glow, or what? Like,
what's up, new partner?
What's up? Not much.
So you heard, huh?
Yep. I was pretty bummed when Jimmy went down, but we can still make the best out of a bad situation.
That's a positive outlook on life.
Where are we at in the standings? I haven't been following the Mixed Match Challenge too closely.
Seriously? Come on, man. There's no time to play catch-up. The playoffs are about to start, and we gotta face Miz and Maurice.
Ooh, okay. You know what? You take Miz, and I'll wrestle Maurice.
Okay. You better not screw this up for me.
Oh.
I have big plans for when I'm GM for the night.
Do you? What are you gonna do? Like, give yourself a title match? Like, what's the benefit of being GM for one night?
End of the deal.
I was a GM once. You can go check that out on my YouTube. Hopefully, if I finish this MyRise at some point this decade, we can jump back into the My GM stuff. But I really want to finish this, so then that way we can check out the universe gimmicks. Because there's so much to do in universe, right? It's like unlimited content in universe mode, so. But yeah, I've played GM mode in this game before. It was pretty fun. It just needs more to it. It's like, it just needs more, right? It's not bad, it's just like really basic, and it's like obviously, what'd they say? It's a starting place, you know? It's like, it's a foundation, and they need to just build upon the foundation. And I don't know if that's gonna come with like DLCs or patches or future games, but yeah, GM mode is always fun. I like booking shows and stuff. I like booking the shows because that's what I did with Undercard, so I can do that with GM mode and universe as well. Make my own matches, pick my own champions, make myself the champion. Become Vince McMahon. Win at WrestleMania. That's good shit.
Welcome to the playoff round of the
Oh,
mixed match
hi,
challenge.
Maurice.
Naomi and her replacement partner taking on the it couple, Miz and Maurice.
Tag.
Difficult task to step in and team together for the first
And
time.
am I playing as Naomi? Oh, I am.
Opponents who know each other so well.
All right, Naomi, what do you got? Kicks? We got kicks.
It's going to be an uphill battle
Got
to
kicks.
defend and advance. Oh, man. Rips in the arm.
And clothesline.
Suplex. Shoulders down.
Whoa! There he goes. That was nuts.
Watch her set up in the corner. Man, what a hit.
So if Naomi gets injured, can we replace her with Maurice? Just,
Delivers the bulldog. She's
I'm
beginning
just saying, I wouldn't mind
She's reached a critical point in this match.
partnering
It's up to her if she wants to
with
play it
Maurice.
safe or keep fighting.
What is Miz doing over there?
There it is. Nice. She tagged out, but if you ask me, I think...
Come on, big man.
Too.
Ooh. Big Money Miz. Whoa. From MTV. Me and Miz have hit a little bit of history through the Performance Center when he was like, "You want to be in a commercial?" And I was like, "I'm in movies." Or I was in movies at one point. Before I was wrestling. Oh, ow. In the story. Oh, my head. My head. My back. My face. And my crack. You thought I was going to say something worse. Well, you're right. I will. One day. Woo! 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 Alright, your turn. I'm bored. What the heck was botch? Feel the glow. Where's my crazy lights and music? Uh-oh. Oh! He's gonna flush me! Ah! Down the toilet I go! Maurice, please, I love you. Don't harm me. Let me go tag myself in. Alright, husband versus husband. Husband versus replacement husband. Aw, Maurice is down on the outside and only a 1 count? Is that what you're telling me? Only a 1 count? Saito! Dude, we need a finisher to do the... No, we don't. Alright, here we go. Double move! For the lulz. DDT? Oh, no, suplex. That's our mixed match moves. The dual suplexes. That's a good way to start our relationship. By suplexing people. 1! Oh. Oh. I'm flipping and dipping. Oh, he wasn't even touching the ropes, ref. Come on.
He's getting up, but there's danger in front of him.
It might be time for my first pounce on SmackDown. Oh, pounce! Wow!
He's going for the pin. This could be it. 1, 2, no. He gets the shot.
Oof.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
Whoa, what is Naomi doing? Okay. I don't know what that was about. Like she wanted to attack Maurice, but didn't know how. What's our tag finish? Is this the same thing? It actually might be. I didn't set this stuff. Nope, double super kicks.
Kicks in stereo. Reality setting in for the Miz. Try and end it. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, we're in the playoffs now.
Here are your winners, Hollywood P and Naomi. And Naomi helps lead the team to victory. The wrestling gods have truly blessed this union. I fully expect to see more showings like this going forward from this duo.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not exactly a tag team wrestler. But, you know, why squander this opportunity to be GM for a night? But then, won't she also be GM? So it's not even like I get to make the decisions. It's like me and her would have to, discuss what we would want to do. How'd I do, Naomi? Good enough to win, and that's all that matters. Let's keep going. Next week, we've got Josie and the Paragon JP. Wait, what? Just good enough? Thought we actually had some chemistry. And Uso says, hey, that's my wife, JK. Nice W. Good luck next week. I'll be watching. Thanks, babe. Why does this game keep making me date superstars that I don't want to date? Stop. I had a whole relationship storyline with Mandy Rose. It's like that. Why? You should let the player pick who they want to have a crush on. Nothing against Naomi or Mandy Rose, but I'm more into, like the Great Khali. I mean, what? What happened?
As this semifinal match gets underway,
Who the hell is Josie Jane? Is that his girlfriend? This is weird, man. Paragon JP is from the Performance Center. This is like a callback to our beginnings of our career. It's just kind of at a weird time. I have no idea who his partner is. This is his girlfriend, his wife, just some random chick. This is not a character in the game, by the way. This is just a My Career person. A MyRise random. Was she in the Performance Center? She might be for... If you select a female superstar, she might be in there. Maybe that's why they did this. Because at the beginning of MyRise, you can choose male or female. And I think this is the first... This is the first one to have that option, isn't it? Maybe not, but, you know. Maybe I'll create a female version of myself at one point. I feel like that would be really weird, though. Hey, there was our tag finish. We did it. Yeah, I don't have the tag move set up, so whatever's happening is default. Yeah, we got our moves. We did the super kick. We win. Paragon J. Pierce. Half and half. Hope you like cream in your coffee. What the hell is happening outside the ring? Help! She's doing like a combo to Naomi out there. Make her stop, dude. Stop! I can't attack her. I'll get disqualified. What is going on out here? He definitely just kicked him instead of me, but... Kick your own partner.
He tags out, which means it's now time for the women to compete.
Naomi's gonna get some revenge! Oh! Or not.
Naomi is starting to look a little uneasy. Getting tossed.
Time to feel the glow.
Turnbuckle's the only thing keeping her upright. Uh-oh, in the corner.
Eat my butt. Eat my butt. That's a great move. It's the top 10 wrestling moves of all time. Number 1, the stink face. Number 2, Bronco Buster. Number 3, whatever that just was. Any move that involves a face going into an ass. It's pretty much top 10 of all time. Wrestling's awesome. Cover. 1. Oh, kick out at 1. Bruh. Nice backdrop, Naomi. She learned that from me. She learned that from me. See, I'll show you. Kind of did it like this. You know? It's my move. You kind of did it like this, too. I have like 10 back suplexes in my moveset. Literally, this is all I do. That's my gimmick. That's all you gotta do. You just need 2 moves. That's how Roman Reigns wrestles. He's in the red. If we can just make him tap here. Never worked the leg the whole time and finished with an ankle lock. Kurt Angle style, boys.
Here are your winners, Hollywood P and Naomi.
Now that was the best of both worlds. What a fun mixed tag match. 2 men with one common goal.
Are we the winners now? Did we win yet? The winner gets to marry Jey Uso. The winner gets to marry Jimmy and Jey Uso at the same time. It's alright, it's 2022. That's what I'm talking about. Not bad for a replacement partner, right? Not at all. Now, just one more W, and we'll be the GMs of SmackDown. We're coming for you, Shinsuke and Asuka. You don't stand a chance against us. Feel the glow. And Asuka says, get a room. Excuse me? Look what happens when Jimmy is hurt. More than tag partners? Please beat them, babe. 100 emoji. They're accusing me and Naomi of doing things, and we're definitely not. Because that would be weird. But then again, I cheated on Mandy Rose and I didn't even know about it. So, I mean, there's some stuff happening behind the scenes that we don't see. But first time seeing Asuka in the game right now. Asuka never shows up, so this is kind of cool. We wrestled Shinsuke on my debut in SmackDown, so that's we got a rematch against Shinsuke here. There's look at Asuka. I love Asuka. I'm not ready for Asuka, but I love Asuka. How can you not? She's amazing. I would love to ask her out. I would love to ask her a question. Alright, I'll stop.
Tomorrow and the King of Strong Style will be walking away as co-general managers of SmackDown. Oh, Shinsuke Nakamura has been busted open.
Da 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 da. The Empress of Tomorrow getting suplexed by Naomi. And a cover with the cleavage and a one.
One count, but still very early. Here's a snapmare.
Woo! Eat it. Oh, he moved. I'm not ready for Asuka. Nobody's ready for Asuka. What the?
She gets the tag. That means her opponent has to leave the ring too.
I wasn't done with you, Asuka. Exploder! Explode him. Redeemed hydrate. I got probably the last sip of my Red Bull here. Okay.
This is gonna hurt. Here's the I can't believe the ref didn't get to him. He tags out, so now the women are going to go one-on-one.
You learned that from me. You learned that from me. Naomi learned all her moves from me. And that one too. They call that the bull underdog. Instead of just the bulldog, because I taught her that. We're just training backstage. That's what it is, alright? That's why we're always sweaty. We're just training wrestling moves. Swear, that's all it is. Oh, I slipped. I didn't feel the glow. I'm not feeling the glow. Roll up. This ref is freaking slow. No! I didn't mean to do that. I 1000% did not mean to do that. Fuck. Damn it. I hit Asuka by mistake. We gotta restart. Sorry. I obviously did not mean to do that. It was a targeting issue. I gotta be way more careful. Here, we gotta do damage quick. Go. big damage, come on. Kick her. Pick her up. Do your combo. Oh. Damn. Okay, here we go. Now time for her big grapple. I think it's just a snap suplex. And let's do a tag move. I was not ready for Asuka. Literally, I was not. I was actually not. Super kicks or suplexes? What are we doing? What's the plan here? Why is the ref taking so long to start the count? I don't know. He's a slow ref. It's SmackDown. We're not in any rush to get through the show. We've gotten no matches to book. He's getting pushed by... Shinsuke was rolling out of the ring and the ref was getting pushed by Shinsuke. This game's stupid. He like has to run into a position. He can't just count. He has to run across the ring to do it. It's kind of goofy. Do the eat my butt move. Yeah, eat it, eat it. What's it taste like? Oh! Ah! Roll up. Fruit roll up. The sushi roll. Backdrop, she learned that from me. Start! Desperation hours call for desperation measures. Desperation measures are happening. I just want to get through this match so we can be the general managers of SmackDown.
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match.
She tags out, so now it's the men one-on-one.
Oh. No! What are you fucking talking about? I didn't touch her at all! Oh my god, we're never getting through this match. I didn't even touch her, dude. I did not. I didn't do it. That was bullshit. He got between? No way. My character did not physically contact her character at all. That's such bullshit. Like, flipping clothesline is getting me into trouble.
She turns it right around with a counter. Tossed into the corner. Oh, look at the
I can't believe that happened again. We're stuck in this match forever now. I'm just never gonna tag.
great time, aren't you? Yes, we are. Strong suplex. Referee in position. Running FTO points. Nicely done. Asuka timed that one well. Drop kick on the mark.
I'm just never gonna tag. Because now I have to do all that shit again. Literally have to do it all over. Got distracted by Shinsuke. I swear to God, if it happens again, I'm gonna cry.
These guys have been looking to beat each other up for a while, and now it's their chance. Taking out the arm, great strategy. Overhand right hand.
Whoa!
He got whipped into that corner.
Whoa!
Positioned on the middle turnbuckle, looking for it. Neck breaker. Knee drop. Nasty. So precise. He gets the tag, and that means his opponent has to switch with his partner, too.
I just have to, like, not ever run.
And here's Asuka.
No running allowed. Like, when everybody's in together, just don't run.
To the chest. Nakamura might need to find a reprieve. Nakamura struggled with this awesome
Peen, what's up, Zoom? How are you, my friend?
He's struggling a bit here. Yeah, they stuck it out through this match, but it wouldn't hurt to go for the tag soon here.
Shinsuke's in the red. We gotta go for Shinsuke. Good. God damn it. Get off me, Shinsuke. Dude, I'm gonna lose because of this. This is bullshit, ref. No! Oh my God. She hit me with her ass. No, 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 no.
And Asuka gets stopped in her tracks. Nasty right hand. Enziguri crashing to the floor. She wants to put an end to things here.
Get back to your corner. Tag, make the tag, make the tag.
She tagged out, but if you ask me, I think her opponent wanted to break too. Running FTO plants. Nicely done.
Nope. Oh. The fuck?
There's a gun.
I don't do anything. She hit me. She can hit me, but I can't hit her. Come on, man. You know that's baloney. He kicked out anyway. I gotta make him tap. Oh! Ah!
There's the save. How close was that? Suplex, no. He gets the tag, and that means his opponent has to switch with his partner.
Take out Asuka. What the hell? Ah! Nope. Nope. No!
She got launched.
This is gonna be not fun, man. Asuka's like not even orange yet.
Naomi's heading up top.
Oh.
You might be in some trouble now. This is what the purpose of a tag team is. Don't be afraid to use the resources and help your partner offers. Am I being diplomatic enough, Cole? Oh, my God. We could be close to the end of
What's her finisher? Trouble in Paradise or some shit? What? Oh, this weird submission thing.
Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why, though.
Okay.
She seemed to have it really cinched in.
I don't remember that, but sure. Where's my character going?
Well, you have to question this decision.
Flying their opponents off. Oh, my goodness.
My character's lost. What is going on? Where is he walking to? Please, dude. Please let this be it. Finish.
She must be close to finish now.
Not looking up for her right now.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Die! One, two, three! You're looking at the winners! That was way more difficult than it ever had to be. I'm hugging Naomi. Jimmy or Jey Uso is not going to be happy about that.
Let's not forget what's really important here. The winners of the Mixed Match Challenge get to be GMs of SmackDown for one night. That's quite the reward, assuming it's put to good use. I have no doubt they'll do just that. Congrats again to the winning pair.
What will happen next? Stay tuned to find out. Yeah, my guy wouldn't go back to his corner. He couldn't figure it out. It was lost. I got lost in the arena. I got lost in Asuka's eyes. Congrats to my amazing wife, Naomi, on winning the Mixed Match Challenge. Would have liked to been out there with you, but you made me proud. From Jimmy. Thanks, babe. I thought you were Jay. You and Jimmy look exactly alike, so sometimes I get confused. And he said, right. Well, I'm the GM now, right? Yo, take care of my girl in the Mixed Match Challenge. I want to be GM, but at least she can still be. What's up?
We did it!
We did do it.
Well, technically, I did it.
Seriously?
Relax. I'm kidding. We did this as a team.
Yeah, we may have been a last-minute thrown-together pairing, but it worked out okay.
So as GM of SmackDown, I know I'm going to give myself a Universal title match against Roman Reigns. But what are you going to do? Have a glow-in-the-dark match or something?
Yo, that was kind of... That's savage.
Funny. No. I'm going to get my SmackDown Women's title back. It's been too long since I've held gold, so thanks for helping me make it possible. And good luck against Roman. He's family, but I won't be mad if you're able to beat him.
So this is it then, huh?
Nah, I'll be seeing you around. Thanks again. I'm gonna go call Jimmy.
Okay, have fun with Jimmy. Little Jimmy or Jimmy Uso? Jimmy Wang Yang? Jim the Anvil. At the rest of the stream. Jim Varney. Okay, that's my last one. Let me know in chat. Who's your favorite Jim? Or Jimmy? Is it the one from Ed, Edd and Eddy? I can't stop myself now.
Here we go with this Universal Championship match as the champion Roman
Universal
Reigns
Championship match against Roman Reigns. What am I, Brock Lesnar?
This was a given for the victor of the mixed match challenge, but winning it will be a whole different situation. Yeah, I'm sure the head of the table wasn't too thrilled to have to defend his championship under these circumstances. A frustration he's likely to take out on the challenger. In the corner is not a good spot to be.
I am Brock Lesnar. Look at these suplexes. Universal Championship match. Isn't that a little unfair? Who cares? It's the only title I haven't held. Well, I haven't had the Intercontinental, right? They haven't had the Intercontinental. All right, Roman. Good rope break. There you go. I thought you were like the top dude, man. I thought you were the top guy. Yeah. Ooh. Whoop. Whee! Whoa. Grapple Roman while in the ring.
And now the
What's happening here?
To take control of Roman Reigns in this Universal Championship match. Yeah, a match he made himself. Really earned it. Wait a second. That's Jimmy Uso. He's been out for weeks with an injury.
Jimmy, what are you doing? Bro, I already banged your wife. Why? I mean, no, wait. Hold on, you can't distract me right now, Jimmy. Jimmy. No! Oh, Superman punch! Damn it! This is bullshit! Boo! Boo! Roman is still undefeated. Boo! Maybe Naomi told him to do that. The bloodline bleeds thick here on the blue brand.
Superman punch. I'm sure both of these men are going to have a lot to discuss with each other and Naomi.
Who would have thought this mixed match challenge storyline would lead to a title opportunity with Roman Reigns? But, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Naomi's married to Jimmy, and Jimmy's married to Roman, and I'm going to be marrying that championship one day, I hope. That's what happens when you get too close to my wife. We won a tournament. You got hurt. That's too close. Should have been me hugging her after the win, and then my title shot. You stepped in at the last minute. What the hell, Jimmy? I agree. I hope you enjoyed spending all that time home when you were out, because I'm gonna hurt you again. Make the match, Scrap Daddy. It's official. Hollywood P and Jimmy Uso will go one-on-one next week on SmackDown. After he ruined my opportunity. He took the chance away. The chance of a lifetime all over pity jealousy. What a big jerk.
This match is underway as Jimmy Uso looks to get even with his wife Naomi's partner for the next match challenge.
Yeah, now, Let me show you how the Uso gets injured again.
And cost his opponent a Universal Championship match. Now they hope to settle their differences here tonight.
The Uso. Oh.
Hoping to end it early. And a good strong kick
No.
out there.
This one isn't going to be ended quite so easily.
Snapmare could set something else up. Masterfully executed Regal Flex. Lifts up the shoulder.
Still early goings here for these men.
Come on, Jimmy.
Really just landed.
Thought you were a big man, Jimmy.
To every attack. This is Uso's
Huh?
perseverance getting tested. Not looking good.
Thought you were a big man, Jimmy. Double A's Spine Buster. That's how I won the NXT Championship. Oh, and he kicked out at one.
Kick out at this point.
Kicked out at one. Get up, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. Ooh, crowned him.
Middle rope. Sight set on the top rope. Look out.
Elbow. Hook the leg. Ref with the one. Ref with the two. And Jimmy Uso gets the shoulder up again.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
I'll stalk him. I'll hunt him down. I was blocking.
Kick to the gut.
Dragged around into a neck breaker. Here's the pump.
Whoop!
Suplex. Launched.
You like that? You like that suplex? Huh?
What a forearm. He is just reeling from that offense. There's been plenty
Get the hell out of my ring.
He's really showing now.
He is revving up the engine.
No, heck out of my ring. This is Friday night. Hollywood. Right here. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. See ya. What's one up? See ya. I'm making you look like a real jabroni right now.
With the suplex.
Yeah.
Chicken wing.
Toss him again. Did they just call that a chicken wing? That ain't no chicken wing.
This is Uso's perseverance getting tested.
Oh, I got him. Nobody's escaped ever from the crazy clutch.
And that's all she wrote.
Quick work of Jimmy. I don't think he even hit me with a move.
No other way to put it, guys.
That's how we do it here in Hollywood. Now what am I going to do? Wrestle Naomi? What? I mean, I already did that. Boing! Welcome to my stream where I make innuendos. Innuendo. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, I'm an adult. Underdog, it's too early in the day for this kind of nonsense. Sorry. You're right. You're right. I'll calm down a little bit. I'm sorry. Story complete. Alright, that was our first story on SmackDown. What'd you all think of that one? I liked it. That was pretty cool. It was interesting. The mixed tag match was annoying. I'm already in the... I thought I was already in the pool hall. I was in the... I don't know what room that is. Just like catering. We were all having snacks backstage. Snack pack. Ooh, snack pack. Tell her who snack pack. Is it weird that I can still quote Billy Madison like in 2022? Is that weird? Does that make me a loser? Probably. Who could have eaten 38 bag lunches? I'll tell you who it was, that damn Sasquatch. Hey, there's Paragon J. Pierce.
I know you and I have mostly been doing our own thing on SmackDown, but I think it's time for that to change.
I beat you like 2 weeks ago.
Why is that?
Because we have a special bond from training together at the PC. Even though we weren't always on the same page, that bond is still there.
We were never friends. We don't get along. I don't like you. You don't like me. It's that simple.
Just tell me what you want.
What I want is the Intercontinental Championship. And I want you to help me get it. I already have my old buddy Nakamura here, and there's power in numbers. If you'll join us.
Ooh. Help Paragon go after Big E's title, or reject the offer and team up against... reject the offer. We're going to reject the offer. Because I would never... I might turn heel, but I would never work with you.
So, basically, you already lost and now can't get a rematch, so you need me to beat him for you and then give you a title shot.
I wouldn't use those words exactly. But that's the gist of it.
I'm not gonna do your dirty work. In fact, I'm gonna do what you couldn't do, and I'll do it all by myself. So you can take your special bond and shove it.
Woof.
You're really gonna regret saying that.
I'm really not. Power in numbers. Intercontinental title? Ooh. I want the title for myself. I'm not gonna... Why would I help you get a title? It's a title I've never held before. And I just lost my shot at the Universal, so... Man, this business is about getting those belts and getting paid. Get the gold. Get the girl. Hey, Big E, don't have anything to do this week. Want to fight me for your title? Would absolutely relish the opportunity, but Apollo is looking for that shot too. If only there was some way we could settle this. I know. You and me, one-on-one. Winner faces Big E. Brilliant, and good luck, boys. I'll be watching. Me too, says Paragon. So, I guess, one-on-one with Apollo Crews. Winner might face Big E, but Paragon wants a shot too. And we've known him since the beginning of the story. Early days in the PC, the Performance Center. Because I got drafted to NXT and Paragon got drafted to SmackDown. So I guess he's still over here and he hasn't got a title shot yet. Hey! What the hell? I'm not even in the ring yet! Oh! Why do bad things always happen to good people? He beat me so bad, the game sent me back into a loading screen. That's just mean, dude. Beating me up is one thing. Forcing me to sit through another loading screen is just... That's too much. Wait, I didn't even get my match. I want to give you the chance to settle things with Paragon after what he did to you. Whatever it is, I don't want to wait. I want him and Nakamura in a match tonight. Okay, but I'm not sending you out there alone. You can either team with Apollo Crews or Big E. It's your call. Well, I was supposed to be fighting Apollo Crews, and Big E's the champion. Let's choose Big E. Give me Big E. He's had issues with these guys too, so I know he'll be ready to take them on. Hey, you're not Asuka. Ow! Holy fuck. He's angry. He really doesn't like me.
Showing a lot of heart coming out here for this tag team match. Can only take you so far, Saxton, especially against superstars like Paragon and Nakamura, who are experts at exploiting weakness.
Exploit this.
Oh, he retaliates.
Oh. Is Paragon a high flyer? I don't even know. He's just here for the ride. Uh-oh. Help me! What? Watch out, ref. Oh, damn it. Nope.
Gets back against Nakamura. Right after the shin, dragon screw.
Tag in the big man. Oh, WWE Universe! Feel the power! Whoop! Big E's big and strong. Oh, he missed. He missed that clothesline. Hey! Hey! Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa! They can't do that, can they? They just did. Yeah, tag me in. My turn to beat him up. Me and him have unfinished business. Oh my god. Every time. Oh! That was great. Kicked him right in the balls. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Oh! Cover! Go on! Oh, they're gonna break it up. Alright, alright. Get out of here. Try this again. Not even a one. Not even a one. Okay. That's fine. You deserve this. Here, Big E, you can do something to him, right? Stalling suplex. Look at the strength of the IC champ. Whoa, buddy! You don't like that, do you?
There's the tag. These two are redefining teamwork.
Boop.
He could pass opponent right here. It's over. And there's the
Oh,
save.
Big E tried.
Nice shot by Big E. That's gonna hurt.
He tried to save me there. He just didn't get it.
Hooked up. Oh, shit breaker.
Legs are in the red here.
He's ejected from the ring. He's positioning himself, closing in. This is what you call high risk, high reward.
I'm crazy enough to do it! Oh my god. Headbutt from the top
Letting everything
to the outside.
turnbuckle. He slides back into the ring. Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here. There's the
Damn.
How close was that?
Yeah, Paragon's pretty much done. I just gotta get Shinsuke out of the way. Yeah! Boom! Cover! New Day.
Here are your winners, Hollywood P and Big E.
And the winners celebrating together. Great
New
chemistry tonight.
Day.
This pairing can certainly do
It's a new
wonders, and make
day.
no mistake,
Yes, it
this
is.
was a wonderful performance tonight.
I like that I worked on his legs the whole match and just beat him with a club to the face. Hey man, whatever gets me the win at this point. We're just trying to get paid, you know? Go out, do my shit, get paid. So, Adam Pearce, who in the heck am I gonna face next? I'd still like a shot at you. Don't forget about me. Neither of you are worthy of that title. Would make more sense if someone who actually wrestled all over the world to be Intercontinental Champion. It would be, but I've already beaten you. Next, Shinsuke says, I've wrestled all over the world. And he says, stay out of this, Shinsuke. And then Big E posted a picture of popcorn. I think this is where I step in and make a match. Seems like the best solution is all get a shot. It'll be a 5-way match for the IC Championship. 5-way? Like Battle Royal? Fatal 5-way? Over the top rope? What kind of 5-man match? 5 men in the ring together. Getting all sweaty and oily and ooh. What? Don't rock the boat, baby. Welcome back to SmackDown. There's so many people in the damn ring. I don't know who to work on. I guess Apollo Crews. We never did get that one-on-one competition between me and Apollo Crews. So this is my first time wrestling him in the game. Everybody else, besides Big E, we've been in there before with multiple times. I'd like to work with Big E a little bit too in this match. He is the champion. If you work on the champion, that would be a smart strategy. Holy moonsault, Batman. Hey, Paragon. Ah. There. Wow. Yeah, get somebody out of the ring here. Too many bodies. Makes it difficult to reverse when you are facing like multiple people. Oh my god, that busted him open! How did that make him bleed? He's not even in the red. I thought you had to be in the red to bleed. I guess not in this game. Oh. Ooh. Damn, Shinsuke is all over me right now. Ooh. Yeah, with 4 dudes breaking up your pinfalls, I don't know, we might have to go for a submission in this match. Cause that shit ain't gonna work. Nope. Ah, backstabber. Woo. Dude, you fucking interrupted my camera cut, Shinsuke. Come on, man. Get the hell? Oh, that would have been a great opportunity right there. Apollo's in the orange. I work on Apollo a little bit. This might be good for me. Come on, come on. 1, 2. Ooh. He's in the red now, though. Big E's frozen. That's good. No, damn it. He's unglitched. No. You gotta stay frozen. The 1 man down would have been great. No! Let go of me! Move. Okay. Is on the rope. I thought Shinsuke and Paragon were friends. Not anymore. Not when it comes to titles, I guess. Dude, Apollo, what are you doing? Bye. Hey, guess what? Ah, right in the middle of the match. Oh shit, I got blocked. I was trying to do my top rope Kongiro, the flippy doodah. I was trying to do my cool flip spot. Oh no, I have my signature. No, Big E, please. Big E, no. Can I beat the champ? That would be fucking cool. Oh boy, he got up faster than I thought he would. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Big E. I can win this. I can win this.
He's taking this to the floor. The challenger being outclassed here. Yeah, he's got to dig.
Just have to get Big E down. And now this is my opportunity here. Get up, get up. They're all distracted. Ooh, divine elbow! Cover! Nobody's home! 1, 2, no champ! I don't know why they all went on to the outside to brawl.
Definitely impressive, and not to rain on anyone's parade, but now the difficult part begins. Defending the championship against all challengers, including the likes of his adversary, Paragon J. Pierce. Nonetheless,
Now there's only one more belt for me to achieve, and that's the Universal Championship, held by Roman Reigns. I just show up and win all the titles, and then go to the other brand and win all the titles. Two-time Raw champ. Two-time NXT champ. Two-time NXT North American champ. Former U.S. champ. Current Intercontinental champ. Future Hall of Famer.
So you managed to win the 5-way match. Way to go.
Yeah, that's actually really difficult and impressive. And I performed pretty well, I would say, for myself, you know?
Let's not bury the lead. I'm Intercontinental Champion, and I didn't need anyone's help to do it. Funny how that turned out.
When I approached you about working with us, you said you wanted to prove you're better than me. But I don't think you've done that yet.
I won a match. You were in the match. Therefore, I'm better
I
than
think the fact my carry-on is now 15 pounds heavier might prove otherwise.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me repeat. You won a 5-way match. You didn't beat me one-on-one. And until you've done that, you haven't proven anything.
We can do that. If that's really what you want to do.
Okay, you want a one-on-one match? Fine, let's do it. You can even have your boy Nakamura out there too. It doesn't matter. I'll still win.
I've been better than you since day one at the PC. Now, the entire WWE Universe will find out what we already know.
Okay. I disagree, but yeah. Sure. Sure, dude. Cool story, dude.
The newly crowned Intercontinental Champion takes on his PC
Open up with a big
challenger,
clothesline.
Paragon J. Pierce. This is why I love WWE credit. We're back to where
Just beat the crap out of him.
these two superstars can settle who's
This is a
winning the
brawl.
match right here, right now.
This ain't a wrestling match. This is a fight.
Just ruthless. Challengers a little worse for wear now. He planned for this if it's still out. And a kick. Hooked up. Shin breaker. aggression, just pure brutality. Come on, easy.
What's up, Shinsuke?
And countouts are legal, so hopefully this
How's it going? Huh? You want to talk smack to me on here? No? You don't need this, Michael. Any coal miners out there? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh!
Goes under the ropes to get back inside.
Ooh. Missed my move. Okay, Paragon, this is your opportunity. And he stomped on my arm. Good one, man. Good move, man. Good job. How's it feel to swing and miss?
Backbreaker. Ow. A bad place to be for the challenger. They've definitely taken their lumps at this point. Their opponent is not messing around. Right to the arm.
Yeah! Woo!
Here's the pin. Title on the line.
What's up, Shinsuke? You like how I was pinning your boy's shoulders to the mat, though?
He's begging him to get
Paragon, you kind of suck, man. You ain't good. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Yes, I did. You ain't good.
kick after kick after kick. And Pierce is on the downside of things right now. Can Pierce recover from this adversity?
Remember, I beat you with that, but I don't need it. I need to hit you with this. Woo! Bang! That's all she wrote. 1, 2. Whoa! Alright, okay. He got it. He did a thing. Yeah. Woo! I think it's time to show you what I've learned since the Performance Center. What do you think about that, huh? I think it's time for a pounce! Boom! Beat him with the big tackle block.
Intercontinental Champion.
And still champ. No more talking.
Emphatic victory, guys.
No more words from Paragon J. Pierce.
Complete confidence and control of the situation.
Are we done with them? Yeah, we are. Story complete. Let's go to the GM's office real quick. Does there have to be a giant loading screen between rooms and locations? Does it really have to be? Hey! Hey, Corey Klein, long time no see.
Corbin hasn't been getting the matches he wants and is bad-mouthing WWE to all the wrestling gossip sites. It's an absolute headache. Though I actually think we should give him one thing he wants. A match with you. In fact, I've asked management to make it an Extreme Rules match. Just in case you wanted to make a point.
So I don't really need the fans or the points or the arm power, but I would love to have a match with Baron Corbin. So I will accept this. Just for you, Corey, because we've known each other for so long. That's my boss. She's the lady you meet right at the beginning of your MyRise career here in WWE 2K22. And Happy King Corbin is gonna go toe-to-toe with me in an Extreme Rules match. I know you can set the tables on fire, but I don't know if you need... I think you need a finisher to do that. So, maybe we'll try to get a finisher and set a table on fire in this match. Because that's like the only thing I haven't done so far.
Here we go. Extreme
Oh boy, Corbin, you're pretty tall, man.
No count out. Anything goes. Extreme Rules if you want to get in on a conversation.
You can tell that each superstar is coming into this match a little extra cautious, a little more nervous because of the uncertainty that Extreme Rules match presents.
Got that boxing background, big strikes from Corbin, big man. I'm actually a fan of Corbin. Take him down. Drop him down.
And he's taking this to the outside now. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
Just grab that table.
He reverses it.
The crowd wants tables. We gotta give the crowd what they want here.
Oh, man.
We know these superstars have everything at their disposal, considering this
Oop.
match can end up
Okay, he caught me there. Woo!
That's how you dominate your opponent. Dodged right.
Oh, I ran right into that.
And he heads out of the ring. No countouts, no worries.
He's thinking a steel chair is just what he needs to wreak some havoc here.
You ain't gonna hit me with that.
For this next stretch.
Oh, man.
Oh, he's searching for something.
And now with the kendo stick in hand, he's ready to do some real damage.
Catches the kick. Oh, look at this. Take down. Big clothesline.
Oh, he punched me right in the mouth. Yeah.
Basket.
How do I wedge this into the corner? Oh, alright, cool.
Chair into the turnbuckles. In the corner he goes. Will this be it? 1, 2. No. Kick out for Corbin. Couldn't quite slam the door yet. And this one might be headed ringside.
Baseball bat. They call me Sting Jr. I'm about to hit a home run on ya. Boom! Boom! Oh! Whoa!
Maybe he's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Get the hell out of my room! Boom!
All the way to the outside.
So how do I do this,
There's no countouts in this one.
R2 and L1?
Not going to win this match, setting it up there.
You can set up a ladder bridge. Cool.
And he goes into the ring. Back in the ring now. Set up in the corner of the ring. Things went from bad to worse.
Down here.
Just become merciless here. Trying to get some big moves here. Elbow drop.
Oh, no. Stopped him. This match may be nearing its limit.
I don't want to say he's done, but I can hear the
Whoa. Am I finish? Let's see if this works the way I think it does.
He's taking this to
Hell yeah. Oh, look at the fire. Baron, do you like the fire? I set fire for you.
out of the ring he goes.
Top rope, putting it up.
launcher.
Woo! Oh, I didn't get all of it.
An absolutely terrible landing ringside.
And Corbin can't find a way.
How the hell am I gonna put Baron Corbin through the flames? Oh! Face first, you go.
Corbin averts the attack.
Wait, what? Why did it fall down? What the hell?
I can't
Baron.
imagine what he's got planned here.
Baron, you extinguished my flames. How could you do this to me? Divine elbow. That'll set up for the finish. See ya, big man. Woo! Ooh. You wanted this? You wanted this match? Are you sure you wanted this match? I don't know what to do with that ladder. Like, I literally don't know. I just put it on him and splash through it or something, maybe.
Got him set up in the corner of the ring. Corbin is being handled here.
The gold glover needs to start reacting quicker. Just ruthless. Coming in hot.
He's going for it all. Heads out of the ring. What's next? Oh, this could be bad news. What do you mean? Could
All right,
be?
big man.
This is absolutely bad news.
I'm gonna regret this in the morning. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. He moved. Why'd you move, Baron?
Going up top.
Don't stop going under the ladder. That's bad luck. Ow.
Crashing hard onto the floor.
I don't care how much matting you put on the floor, you are feeling the cement after that miss.
And Corbin can't find a way off the blocks.
Corbin has been snuffed out. This is not going to end well by any means.
Ow.
In the face. He's back into the ring.
All right. Get in here. Idiot. Caught him off guard with the Hollywood headshot. 1, 2, 3. I wasn't going to risk my life anymore with that ladder spot. It was fun to mess around with, though.
Plain to see on their face. At least they can say they won the match.
Never a doubt, barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.
Do 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 do. Fake news story complete. Oh yeah, wasn't he doing a conspiracy thing before Sami Zayn? Is that what that was about? I don't remember that, but wow, all because yeah, this is from the Jimmy thing. Okay, let me check my DMs. Have your ears been burning? All my inside sources have been talking about you lobbying to arrange for a trade to Raw. No, that's really not. That's horrible. What are you talking about? If you say so, why would I go back to Raw? I just got here. No. Vince McMahon. Hey there, pal. I wanted to know you've gained access to an exclusive club. Not the club you used to have back in the Attitude Era, I hope. Yeah, the Kiss My Ass Club. No, much better. You're now a top superstar. The same echelon. How do you say that word? Echelon? The same echelon as John Cena, The Rock, Stone Cold, Steve Austin, and that status affords certain privileges. Access to the company jet? Not quite. What I'm saying is you've earned the right to show up on whatever brand you want, whenever you want. I've kind of already been doing that. I'd like to stay on SmackDown, sir. You're fired. I mean, whatever. Thanks, Vince. Good talking to you. The King of the Ring tournament is coming up soon. Any interest in going after the crown? Do I want to be the King of the Ring? Not really. I mean, I'm the Intercontinental Champion. I could add this to my resume, though, for my ballot in the Hall of Fame. I mean, I just got a text from Vince McMahon who said I was as good as John Cena, The Rock, and Stone Cold. So, all of them, I'm pretty sure, were King of the Rings, and I could be King Hollywood shit. I'm in. Cool. But you're not actually in yet. If you want to be one of 8 superstars in the tourney, then you need to win a qualifying match. You'll be up against Dominic Mysterio. I have my work cut out for me. But wouldn't want it any other way. King of the Ring. Oh, special arena unlocks. It's been a long time since we've had unlocks attached to a story. So, why there are like 2 of them? But alright. I wanna be the king of the world. The King of the Ring. I'm the king of my world. Dominic Mysterio, who you can only unlock through Showcase mode. You have to beat Showcase mode to get Dominic, the son of Rey Mysterio. And then here's a fun fact. I've probably said this on stream before, but I think now is the perfect time to bring it up again. I saw Dominic Mysterio in real life with his father. Him and Ray were eating at a Red Arrow Diner in Manchester, New Hampshire, after a Monday Night Raw. Ow! Me and my friends went to the Monday Night Raw, and it was a long time ago, so Dominic was like really young. And Ray was not wearing a mask. It's a true story. It's kind of one of those crazy things. I mean, it's not that crazy when you realize that that's what you do when you're a celebrity. You go to that place. That diner is all about celebrities and stuff. Like all along the pictures of that place is, you know, the staff and like Random celebrities. Russian leg sweep into the barricade. And I win by count out.
Oh man, you can see he is feeling.
No, it's only a 4, so I guess not. Come on, Dominic, show me what your daddy knows. Oh, I mean, show me what your dad taught you.
Oh, Dominic gets cut off.
Did he teach you this? I guess not. Oh yeah, the kick out at 2. I ain't gonna take it light on you. Wanna be king of the ring, you gotta get through me. And I'm the king. King of the ring. Oh, he's fighting back. It's kind of weird that I grew up watching wrestling and Dominic was like a kid and now he's like the same height as me. That's kind of weird. Good night. Two, 3. The damage has been done. He's saying that was 2. No, I don't care if you're upset, man. That's how it goes, Dominic. That's how it goes. I rolled you up to teach you a lesson. You got to be ready for anything. At any time. The King of the Ring bracket is set. First round matchups include Hollywood P taking on Apollo, Sheamus versus Paragon JP, Big E versus Sami Zayn, and Jeff Hardy versus the King of Bros, Matt Riddle. King of the Ring. All hail Hollywood P. Tough draw, Apollo. You're not going to be king this year. All hail Hollywood P. Crowning yourself king before the tournament starts? Not surprised. Unlike you, I don't take shortcuts, but you'll find that out the hard way soon enough. Me and Apollo finally get to have our one-on-one match. Yeah, now we got storytelling here. Paragon JP is part of the bracket too. We'll get to him. We'll get around to him eventually. Alright. Here we go, Apollo. How you like that? Huh? Ooh. Ah. Oh. E. What? Oop. Oh.
Seems a little too early in this match to go for the pin.
It's the King of the Ring.
He gets sent down to the floor. He climbs into the ring. Heads out of the ring, but needs to be mindful.
Oh, he ducked it. Good reversal, good reversal. versus that.
He's taking some good hits. He had to be prepared to take some damage tonight. Boom! A forearm smash. And this match will head back to the ring.
Get back in, Apollo.
He's got him in the
Before the 10 count, man. Come on, buddy.
Gotta find a way back in the ring now.
Before the count runs out.
8.
Oh, man, by the skin of his teeth.
Jeez, what a way to make us sweat.
And he's back out again. This is all mind games now. I'm messing with them. Woo! Oh! Whee!
Mistake made by Cruz. Punch
Oh.
ahead. He switches it back around. Drop kick. Beautiful. Cruz's resolve might be wavering here.
Some flaws in Cruz's game plan are being exposed. This cut close.
He's in a little bit of trouble now.
Yeah, but you can't.
In the rope.
And this is schoolboy. Boom, a forearm smash. This is gonna hurt.
Let's try to tell a real story here. This is how I beat Dominic.
Shoulders are down. This could be it. Referee in great position. And referee cuts
Oh, alright.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message. Trying to find his bearings, but it looks like his end is near.
STO.
Plants him. Nicely done. And the unabated offense continues.
Hey, Apollo.
Side of every maneuver.
Guess what? It's time to face the alpha dog, Hollywood P, and I'm gonna hit you with a P-O-U-N-C-E! Pow!
This could do it. 1, 2, 3. It's over. What a nice work. Here is your winner, Holly.
Moving up in the tournament, gonna win the tournament. If you're watching live, we'll be watching Monday Night Raw in my Discord tonight at 8 Eastern. The Monday after WrestleMania, the Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania is always the best Raw of the year. I've been to one, and the crowd was absolutely nuts. The crowd's always hot. The matches are always good. And the storylines, new storylines start, old ones end. There's going to be debuts and surprises, and it's always a good time. So, anyway, the King of the Ring semifinals are set. It will be Hollywood P versus Bro Matt Riddle, and Paragon JP versus Big E. Can't look past Riddle. Call out Riddle. No, can't look past. Winning 2 matches in one night is going to be difficult, but I can't look past Riddle. Tough road ahead to the crown. If you somehow get past Riddle, there's no chance you're beating me in the finals. Didn't I beat you already? Bros, take it easy. Respect to Hollywood Pete and everyone else, but it's going to take a stallion to win this thing, and that's me. The king of bros is gonna be in the King of the Ring. Bro. So Matt Riddle's character is just Rob Van Dam. He's just high all the time. Bro. This is my first time wrestling Riddle, and Riddle's does a lot of stuff. And he's got submission skills, so I mean, we could try and make him tap out. It might be a little bit more difficult, but I'm up for the challenge. Up for the challenge.
Welcome to the semifinals of one of the most iconic tournaments in all of sports entertainment. Taking on a superstar who's starting to pick up some real momentum.
That's right, Michael, and momentum's the name of the game in a tournament like this.
Especially when the semifinals and finals are scheduled to happen on the same night. It's anyone's crown at this point.
Step over. Beep boop, freak out. Bing bong. Nobody's home.
Snapmare takedown.
Oh, look at the quick pin attempt.
He's trying to get this done.
Gotta hit him quick. Gotta get him quick.
Sharp kick. Targeting a body part, working the arm. Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
And Riddle in a state of woe.
And Riddle needs to trust his instincts here.
Oh, big elbow. Caught me right flush on the face. Hold up.
This could be a good chance for Riddle to unleash something devastating. Hung out to dry. Out of the ring, what's his plan here? Planted with a neck breaker. Ready for a little bit of rescue, it seems.
Oh, what? Why'd you blame? Why were you flat on the ground? What? I didn't expect that, Riddle. You goofy little mushroom, you. He did something I didn't see coming.
He had it scouted. Snapmare driver. Got in the spine. That'll make your legs go numb. Using his body. Here he goes. For the win. And a strong kick out at one.
Only one count there. Okay.
Into the match. Where is this energy coming from?
When I'm the king, I gotta wear a crown. Can I wear a crown while in the ring? That way I can actually be the king of the ring? Because certain accessories I don't think you can wear during a match. But I don't see why not. Whoop. Boom! Hit him with it. Hit him with it.
Sent crashing to the floor.
Ow. I'm an idiot.
Absolutely haphazard, uncalculated risk. And I have no doubt they're going to pay dearly for it.
Takedown. And now punches right. Brutality. A lot of momentum now on his side. You have to give credit to the steady fight he's giving.
Get back in there, man.
Climbs back into the ring. Heading up, he's thinking big. Taking.
Oh no, I missed. I'm in trouble. Whee! No, I'm not.
Yeah, he's getting some newly determined focus.
Bro.
Uh-oh, full outside. For the win. 2 count.
Big kick out. Ah. Oh. Whoop. Oh, boom! Get up, bro. We're not bros, bro. He's stunned in the submission. Oh, that messed him up real bad. He got stunned at the beginning. He had no way out.
Here is your winner, Hollywood
I really really have to go pee. What if he said that? That would be crazy. Wrestling's on a different level nowadays, huh?
I know you just won your match, so I'm not sure if you've heard the latest on Big E and Paragon.
What's going on?
Well, after Big E beat Paragon, they got into a fight backstage, and he was injured. He can't compete tonight or anytime soon.
Ouch. He's actually injured in real life. Make me king. No, that's awful.
That's awful. But not surprised with Paragon involved. Am I going to face him now?
No, that wouldn't be fair. I did have someone volunteer to fill in. They're a future Hall of Famer, but they've never been king of the ring. But this wouldn't be fair either, since they'd be completely rested.
I don't want to be handed this crown on a technicality. I want to earn it in the ring. So I don't care who it's against or how rested they are. I'll do it.
All right. Later tonight in the King of the Ring finals, you're going to face the Viper, Randy Orton.
So Randy Orton just gets a shot? He just gets to come in here? Bro. RK, bro. Due to an attack by Paragon, at WWE Big E will no longer be able to compete in tonight's King of the Ring finals versus Hollywood P. He has been replaced by Randy Orton. Never won one of these before. I guess that changes after tonight. Sorry, Hollywood P. Hey, Hollywood P. I know you're trying to rest up, but you know what sounds better? King Randy. King Viper? King Legend Killer? King RKO? So many options. Nothing, Hollywood P? Guess I'll get your answer in the ring when I hit you with that RKO. You ain't hitting that on me, Randy. You ain't hitting that on me. This is my first match with Randy Orton. I didn't even know he was on SmackDown in this game. King of the Ring finals? Randy Orton out of nowhere? With the RKO? I hope not.
What a dramatic turn of events. A fresh Randy Orton.
I'm not even fresh, dude. My legs are injured. I'm at a disadvantage. I had to wrestle 2 other matches tonight. Now I gotta go up against the Legend Killer.
He's never been king of the ring. I think that changes tonight. Nasty hit on the face.
Cloverleaf. Breaker!
This could be it. The end of heartache. Big senton. This match grinded him down a little. Orton getting worked on right now. Looks like Orton's struggling here. Senton connects.
Senton after senton after senton, putting my own body at risk to win this match to be crowned King of the Ring.
Kicking out next time.
Hey, like that, huh?
Got it cinched in. Fading fast. The Russian leg sweep.
We attack fast.
He got whipped into that corner.
Oh boy.
Able to strike back.
Ah! Ooh.
Reversal. Can he take advantage? What a
No.
counter.
Again.
Nice
Oof.
backbreaker.
That does a lot of damage.
He is just reeling from that offense. For all things
So is this?
considered, Cole's not a bad condition to be in at this point in the match.
Get in that corner. Get in that corner.
Smash.
Stay there. Get in that corner. I think it's time for the Viper to meet the real Apex Predator, me! Pounce!
You can see as he rises how vulnerable of a position he's in. This could be it.
Woo!
Despite having to compete twice in one night and then face a completely rested Randy Orton, he overcame the odds and is now the new king of the ring.
Crown me.
Yeah, Randy Orton thought
I
this was
am your king.
the one accolade that's evaded him throughout his career, but it just wasn't his night.
Without a doubt, this is a career-defining moment for this superstar.
That looks so stupid. Okay, how do I change my character's name to King P? That would be great. Okay. I got all that stuff. Now what do we do? Congrats, King Hollywood P, but there's no way I'm changing my handle, bro. Super King of Bros. Baron Corbin, King of the Ring. There's only one king on SmackDown, and that's me. But I'll let you be my prince if you bend the knee. Fire back on Corbin. Bend the knee, not gonna happen. Not now, not ever. Respect royalty, Hollywood P. You may have bested a few competitors in a so-called King of the Ring tournament, but you did not beat me. Awarding you the moniker was nothing more than a sham. Is that what you're so butthurt about? Fine, I'll beat you too. That false confidence of a fool. You're nothing more than a jester in my court. Battle of the King. King of King. Yeah, so far the SmackDown stuff has been good. I'm the IC champ. I'm the King of the Ring. Oh, I should have seen this coming. Sheamus was in the tournament too, and I never even saw him. I always get attacked. All the time. Everyone's attacking me. Wasn't Sheamus a King of the Ring? Like, champion? Or yeah, wasn't King Sheamus a thing for a while? I found a former king, yeah, there's my answer, who respects my role. But as a benevolent ruler of SmackDown, I'm happy to put this unpleasantness behind us if he would simply bend the knee. You're insane, Baron Corbin, and the only thing that's changed is now I'm going to show both of you and Sheamus who the real king is. Fool, you'll find yourself sorely outnumbered by the worthy, legitimate kings who have come before you. This is gonna be fun, fellas. Not worried about being outnumbered. There's another former king who thinks you're just as much of a loser as I do. King Booker! It really is him. He's here. Oh.
True king. It's a full house of kings here on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Shoulders are down. He's on the ropes. The official sees it and waves off the pin.
King Booker! Uh-oh. Oh no! King Booker! Yeah, let's go! Can you dig it? Sucker! Woo! Hit him with that Harlem Heat, son! Oh, ow. Big jerk. King Booker! Does he have the spinneroonie? How do I do the spinneroonie? Whoa, I did it! Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, I got the spinneroonie, son. Stop taunting. Woo! King Booker! Now this is a tag team right here. Let's show them what we can do. King shoot!
Striking down with the axe handle. The fight is being taken to Sheamus. Sheamus being suppressed. He's starting to struggle here. And yeah, it's about time to heavily consider tagging in that partner.
Get him again, get him again, get him again.
Here he goes for the win. Kick out just before two. Still in it. What a gutsy performance. He's a projectile now.
Slam him. Woo! I'm giving Corbin a DDT on the outside. I'm just whooping his ass. Oh! It's alright, it's alright. It's okay. Just one move. Damn it. I didn't want this tag to happen. I'm trying to hit him with the signature, but I keep reversing everything. Hit him with it! Scissor kick! Boom! Oh, he had the rope. Get these kings out of here, man. Thank you. Thank you. The Battle of the Kings is now over, and I will claim my rightful place at the throne.
P and King Booker. And teamwork makes the dream work in this tag team victory.
I'm the king of my world. I made my point, but I still want revenge. What's a guy gotta do around here to get a one-on-one match with that poser of a king, Baron Corbin? Luckily, we have a GM for that. Let's make it no DQ. Seems fitting for the two of you. From one king to another, I got your back. I'll be in your corner, Hollywood P. And I'll be there too, fellas, to have Baron Corbin's back. The more the merrier. And when I win, Baron, you and Sheamus are welcome to be a part of my royal court. Never. Kiss my royal feet. Here we go. I got King Booker on my side.
Superstar to fight without any regard for the rule book, and more importantly, any regard for their opponent.
And he's got Sheamus on his corner.
What's the plan here?
How does that feel?
Hammer right on the lower back.
Let's take a walk together. Oh. Booker T, help. Ah! My kidneys. He's punctured my spleen.
He takes control. On the DDT. He's staring his opponent.
No disqualification.
Into that zone.
Back into the ring.
But it doesn't look like they're gonna get involved here. So it's just me and him. We're here for an audience
He's feeling the effects of that last
in
hit.
this battle of kings.
He's still swinging.
He's looking completely lost as he finds his footing.
Oh, with the elbow. That's not good.
Placing them into the corner.
You get your one chance to do a move, and it's the throw. You just throw me across the ring. Ah, my neck! It just broke my neck, dude.
He is a sight to behold. Take a picture while you can.
Hey, why are you taunting? I'm right here. Take some of these kicks.
Nicely done. He may be in a bad way here. And this match is not over yet.
Take down. Some punches to your face, Baron. Your stupid face. Ooh, hammerlock. DDT with the cover. Whoa. I think he was on the ropes. I let go because I think he was on the rope. One count with blood? One count, ain't bleeding? Ain't bleeding? I'm bleeding?
have him reeling. Yeah, he has really hit a brick wall here. Down running, the schoolboy shoulders are down.
Damn it.
As the ref noticed, he was on the ropes.
Amos! Ooh. Keeps distracting me.
There he goes, right into the corner. Oh, did you hear the impact?
He's stunned, he's stunned.
Pattern starting to form as that upper area takes more damage.
Oh no.
Any and all momentum has been taken from Corbin. The Gold Glover needs to start reacting.
Get him, Booker.
He's got the
King Booker! Oh, hail King Booker!
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe...
Oh, fuck! I ran right into the end of days. Oh my god. Oh. 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 Big man going down. Pick him up. Oh. Cover. 1, 2, 3. The true king forever.
Here is your winner, Hollywood.
Pinky's up, boys. Wait, where did everybody go? Why am I alone in the ring? Everybody disappeared. That's the magical powers of the king. Story complete. We have 528,000 fans. We're still a good guy. I've got like 1 billion upgrade points, but then my dude would just be like 99 overall, which is kind of lame. Like, if I reset up all my upgrades, that might be more fair. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Striking, like a 5. Grappling, like a 6. Aerial running, I do run a lot, so like a 6. Submissions, all the way. Defense, like a 6. And then resilience all the way. That's still a 93. That's still really good. I don't need more points than this. Like, because I'm just overpowered right now. Here's my striking, arm power, and leg power. Here's my grapple power. Here's my aerial power, my submission power, my defense, my resilience. All my stats are boosted. Hey, Baron Corbin, know you're probably not in a joking mood, but Booker and I are now accepting applications for court jesters. He used that joke on me earlier. The hell? This won't be the last time we cross paths. Enjoy that while you still got it. That was fun to watch. Naturally, Corbin complained to management afterwards, but they pointed out that it was his idea in the first place. There's an opportunity for money in the bank, and I'm gonna accept this next time on the stream because we're at the end here. I streamed for about 4 hours, so I think we're actually just gonna stop there. because that's that's going to be a whole nother chapter. And Money in the Bank matches usually take like a long time, in my experience. So this has been fun today. We made a lot of progress. I went from NXT back to Raw, back to SmackDown. I've been jumping all over the place, but it was mostly a good guy today. So at least I'm staying in character. A few awkward moments, but all the SmackDown stuff has been pretty good. Like I enjoyed the mixed match storyline, and then of course the Battle of the Kings was fun. So thank you all for watching. I'll be back Wednesday with more WWE 2K22. Goodbye.